Constance, my daughter, why this strange depression? The village rings with seasonable joy because Alexis, heir to the great Sir Marmaduke Poindexter, is engaged to Aline, the only daughter of Lady Sangazure. You alone are sad and out of spirits. What is the reason?
Oh, mother, do not ask. If my face should change from red to white, and then from white to red in quick succession, take no notice. If my poor limbs should tremble with emotion, pay no attention, mother, it is nothing. If long and deep-drawn sighs I chance to utter, heed them not, as their cause must never be known.
When he is here, I sigh with pleasure. When he is gone, I sigh with grief. My hope, whose fame no sword can measure, his love alone can give my aching heart relief. Can give my aching heart relief. When he is cold, I weep for sorrow. When he is kind, I weep for joy. My grief unto knows no tomorrow. My grief unto knows no tomorrow. I walk and find no hope, no solace, no solace, no. It shows no pleasure. When I am sad, it grieves him not. His solemn voice has tones I treasure. My heart they glad, they solace my unhappy lot. They solace my unhappy lot. When I despond, my woe they chasten. When I take heart, my hope they cheer. With funny fun to him I hasten. With funny fun to him I hasten. From him apart my life is very sad and grief. My life is very sad and grief.
Come, tell me about it. Do not fear, I too have loved, but that was long ago. Who is the object of your young affections?
Hush, mother, he is here.
Oh, Reverend Vicar.
Oh, pity me, my heart is almost broken.
Oh, my child, be comforted. To such an union I shall not offer any opposition. Take him, he's yours. May you and he be happy.
But, mother dear, he is not yours to give.
That's true indeed. I'll probe him on the subject. Be comforted. Leave this affair to me.
The air is full of amatory numbers, soft madrigals, dreamy lovers' lays. Peace, peace, old heart. Why remind me of the aching memory of the old, old days?
Good day, Reverend Sir.
Good Mrs. Partlet. I'm glad to see you. And your daughter, Constance. Why, she is quite a woman, I declare.
Yes, Reverend Sir, she is as good a girl as ever stepped. Oh, sir, I'm afraid I shall soon lose her.
Dear me, you pay me very much. Is she delicate?
Oh, no, sir, I don't mean that. Young girls look to get married.
Oh, I take you, to be sure. But there's plenty of time for that. 4 or 5 years hence, Mrs. Partlet. 4 or 5 years hence. When the time does come, I shall have much pleasure in marrying her myself, to someone of her own rank of life.
I have often wondered, Reverend Sir, if you'll excuse the liberty, that you have never married. A vicar's wife does so much good. Besides, you are not as young as you were, and before long you will want somebody to nurse you and look after your little comforts.
Mrs. Partlet, there is much truth in what you say. I am indeed getting on in years, and a wife would cheer my declining days. Time was when it might have been, but I have left it too long. I'm too old now, am I not? No, Mrs. Partlet, my mind is quite made up. I shall live and die a solitary old bachelor.
Ah, well, I must away for now. At a more fitting time, I will try and talk to you about this again.
Poor Constance, I'm afraid she has something on her mind. Time was when this old heart would have throbbed in double time at the sight of such a beauty. But tush, I am puling. Here comes the young Alexis with his proud and happy father. Let me dry this telltale tear.
Come, my son. Your fiancée will be here in 5 minutes. Rouse yourself to receive her.
Oh, rapture!
Yes, you are a fortunate young fellow, and I will not disguise from you that this union with the House of Sangazure is good for the bank account. Aline is rich. She comes from a sufficiently old family, for she is 7,037th in direct descendant of Helen of Troy. You are a lucky fellow, sir, a very lucky fellow.
Father, I am welling over with limpid joy. No sicklying taint of sorrow overlies the lucid lake of liquid love, upon which, hand in hand, Aline and I will rise and float into eternity.
Alexis, I wish that you wouldn't speak of your love for this young lady so openly. You are always singing ballads in praise of her beauty, and you expect all to chorus your ecstasies. It is not delicate.
Father, a man who loves as I loved him.
Pooh, sir. 50 years ago, I madly loved your future mother-in-law, the Lady Sangazure, and I have reason to believe that she returned my love. But we were guilty of the indelicacy of publicly rushing into each other's arms, exclaiming, "Oh, my adored one, beloved boy, ecstatic rapture, unmingled joy." No, it was, "Madam, I trust you are in the enjoyment of good health." "Sir, you are vastly polite. I protest that I am mighty well." And so forth. Much more delicate, much more respectful. But see, Aline approaches. Let us retire, that she may compose herself for the ceremony in which she is to play so an important part.
With heart and with voice, let us welcome this lady to the youth of her choice. With heart and comes the lovely Aline, comes the lovely Aline. May the love of the Lord, may the bliss be unbounded, may the hail of joy, may the eyes be surrounded. Be unbounded, endless Aline, endless Aline, endless friends, I thank you for this greeting, and as you wish me every earthly joy, I trust your wishes may have quick fulfillment. Oh, thank you. Oh, happy young heart, comes thy young letter wooing. With joy in his eyes and pride in his breast, make much of thy prize, for he is the best that ever came a-suing, that came a-suing. Yet we must part, young heart, yet we must part, yet we must part, yet we must part, young heart, yet we must part. Oh, merry young heart, bright are the days of wooing. But happier far the day untried, no sorrow can mar when love has tied the knot. There's no undoing, there's no undoing. Then never to part, young heart, never to part, never to part. Then never to part, young heart, never to part, never to part, never to part, never, never, never to part, never to part, young heart,
My child, I join in these congratulations. Heed not the tear that dims this aged eye. Old memories crowd around me. Though I may sorrow, 'tis for myself, Aline, and not for thee.
With heart and with voice, let us welcome this mating to the maid of his choice. With a heart palpitating, comes Alexis the brave. With heart and with voice, let us welcome this mating to the maid of his choice. To the maid of his choice comes the brave Alexis, the brave Alexis, Alexis the brave.
welcome joy, adieu to sadness, as aurora gilds a day, so those eyes, twin orbs of gladness, chase the clouds of care away. Irresistible incentive, pity humbly kiss your hand. I'm your servant, most attentive to command. What with adoration, mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion to reminisce. Goaded to destruction by mightling inaction, I find some satisfaction in a posture like this. Sangazure immortal, Sangazure divine, welcome to my portal, angel low benign, immortal divine, angel low divine. Irresistible incentive, bitterly humbly kiss your hand. I'm your servant, most attentive,
knightly for your graceful courtesy. Compliment more truly knightly never yet was paid to me. Chivalry is an ingredient sadly lacking in our land. Sir, I am your most obedient to command. Mad with adoration, mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Goaded to distraction by maddening an action, I frightened satisfaction, apostrophe like this. Marmaduke immortal, Marmaduke divine, take me to thy portal, loved one, all be mine. Immortal, divine, loved one, all be mine.
By the adoration, by the fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. In our land. By the adoration, by the fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. To indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Wild with adoration, yes, and mad with fascination, to indulge my lamentation, no occasion do I miss. Your most obedient. Your most obedient to command.
All is prepared for sealing and for signing. The contract has been drafted as agreed.
All is prepared for sealing and for signing. The contract has been drafted as agreed.
Approach the table, all ye lovers pining, with hand and seal. Now execute the deed.
Approach the table, O ye lovers pining, with hand and steel. Now execute the deed.
I deliver it as my act and deed.
I deliver it as my act and deed.
See they sign without with intent to proceed. They deliver it as their act and deed. They deliver it. With heart and with voice, let us welcome this mating with prayer to endorse, to love, palpitating, Alexis the brave. With heart and voice, let us welcome this mating. Leave them here to rejoice, leave them here to rejoice, Alexis the brave, Alexis the brave and the lovely.
At last we are alone. My darling, we are now officially engaged. Are you not very, very happy?
Oh, Alexis, can you doubt it? I love you beyond all on earth, but am I not beloved in return? Is not true love, faithfully given and faithfully returned, the source of every earthly joy?
Of that there can be no doubt. Oh, that the world could follow that maxim. If only it would break down the artificial barriers of rank, wealth, education, age, beauty, habits, taste, and temper, and recognize the glorious principle that in love and marriage alone is to be found the cure for every ill.
Continue to preach that sweet doctrine, and you'll succeed, evangel of true happiness.
I hope so, but as yet the cause progresses slowly. Still, I have made some converts to the principle that men and women should be coupled in matrimony without the distinction of rank. I have lectured on the subject at Mechanics Institute, and the mechanics were unanimous in favour of my views. I have preached in offices, pubs, and unions, and I have been received with enthusiasm.
Noble followers! And yet there are those that say that the uneducated classes are not open to argument. And what do the countesses say?
Why, at present, it is the aristocracy that is holding us back.
Ah, the working man is the true intelligence after all.
Yes. Aline, true happiness comes of true love, and true love should be independent of external influences. It should live upon itself and by itself. In itself, love should live for love alone.
Love feeds on many kinds of food. I know some love for rank and some for duty. Some give their hearts away for empty show, and others love for youth and beauty. To love for money all the world is prone. Some love themselves and live lonely. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only. I love that love, I love it only. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only. What man for any other joy can thirst when loving wife adores him duly? Want, misery, and care may work their worst if loving woman loves you truly. A lover's thoughts are ever with his own, none truly loved is ever lonely. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only. I love that love, I love it only. Give me the love that loves for love alone. I love that love, I love it only.
Alexis, those are noble principles.
Yes, Aline, and I'm going to take a desperate step in support of them. Have you ever heard of the firm of J.W. Wells & Co., the old established sorcerers in the St. Mary's Axe?
I have seen their advertisement.
They have invented a filter which, if report may be believed, is simply foolproof. I intend to distribute it throughout the village, and within 12 hours of my doing so, there will not be an adult in the place who will have not learned the secret of pure and lasting happiness. What do you say to that?
You don't mean a love potion?
On the contrary, I do mean a love potion.
Alexis, I don't think it would be right. It would be downright wicked.
Aline, is it or is it not a worthy object to steep the whole village up to its lips in love, and to couple them in matrimony without the distinction of age, rank, or fortune?
Unquestionably, but
Then, unpleasant as it may be to have recourse to supernatural aid, I must nevertheless pocket my aversion in deference to the great and good end I have in view.
Good day.
Good day, sir. I believe you are a sorcerer.
Yes, sir. We practice necromancy in all its branches. We've a choice assortment of wishing caps, divining rods, amulets, charms, and counter-charms. We can cast you a nativity at a low figure, and we've a horoscope at 3 and 6 that we can guarantee. Our Buddha chests, each containing a patent hag who comes out and prophesies disasters with spring complete, are highly recommended. Our Aladdin lamps are very chaste, and our prophetic tablets foretelling everything from a change in ministry down to a rise in unified are very much inquired for. Our penny curse, one of the cheapest items in the trade, is considered infallible. We have some very superior blessings too, but they're very little inquired for. We've only sold one since Christmas to a gentleman who bought it to send to his mother-in-law. But it turned out he was afflicted in the head, and it's been returned on our hands. But our sale of penny curses, especially on Saturday nights, is tremendous. We can't turn them out fast enough.
My name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a tutor in magic and spells, in blessings and curses, in everfield blesses, in prophecies, witches and hells. You want to flap out to make tracks, you melt a red chocolate in wax. You want to look in on the resident gym number 77 max. With a thirst rate assortment of magic, ever raising a posthumous shade, with effects that are comical tragic. There's no cheaper house in the trade. Love filters with quantities of it, happen knowledge in many one bands. We're keeping a very small profit, a profit who brings us some valid returns. All he can prophesy, withering prophesy, equals equality, intervirtuality, sum up your history, clear up a mystery, human proclivity, born a nativity, born a nativity. He has answered oracular, movies spectacular, tangible, tragical, mirrors and magical, packs astronomical, solemn or comical, and if you wanted he makes a reduction in taking a quantity. Oh! If anyone anything lacks, you'll find it already in stacks. If you'd only look in on the resident gin number 77 yaks. He can raise you hosts of ghosts, and that's without reflectors, and creepy things with wings, and gaunt and grisly spectres. He can fill you crowds of shrouds, and horrify you vastly. He can rack your brains with chains on gibberings grim and ghastly. Then he can manage to change humanity with an urbanity full of satanity, practice humanity with an inanity fatal to vanity, drive your those with urge of insanity. Knowledge tautology, demonology, lecture biology, mystic astrology, mythic phonology, high class astrology, such as ethnology isn't the man to require an apology. My name is John Wellington Wells. I'm a tutor in magic and spells, in blessings and curses, in everfield blesses, in prophecies, witches and elves. And if anyone anything lacks, they'll find it already in stacks. If they'd only look in on the resident gin number 77 yaks.
I have sent for you to consult on a very important matter. I believe you advertise a patent oxyhydrogen love at first sight filter?
Sir, it is our leading article.
Now, I want to know if you can confidently guarantee it as possessing all the qualities you claim for it in your advertisement.
Sir, we would never exaggerate the qualities of any product. Ours is an old established house with a large family connection, and every assurance held out in the advertisement is fully realized.
Alexis, don't offend him. He might change us into something dreadful.
I am anxious from purely philanthropical motives to distribute this filter. secretly among the inhabitants of this village. I shall, of course, require a quantity. How do you sell it?
In buying a quantity, sir, we should strongly advise your taking it in the wood and drawing it off as you would happen to want it. We have it in 4.5 and 9-gallon casks, also in pipes and hogsheads for laying down, and we deduct 10% for prompt cash.
I should mention that I am a member of the University of Birmingham Gilbert and Sullivan Society.
In that case, we deduct 25%.
Wonderful. Aline, the villagers will assemble to celebrate soon.
But Alexis, I'm sure Dr. Daly would disapprove of it.
Good, and how soon does it take effect?
In 12 hours, whoever drinks of it loses consciousness for that period and, on waking, falls in love, as a matter of course, with the first lady he meets who has also tasted it, and his affection is at once returned. One trial will prove the fact.
Good. Then we will at once pour as much filter into this teapot as will suffice to affect the whole village.
But bless me, Alexis, many of the villagers are married people.
Madam, this filter is compounded on the strictest principles. On married people, it has no effect whatever. But are you quite sure you have nerve enough to carry you through the fearful ordeal?
In the good cause, I will fear nothing.
Very good. Then we will proceed at once to the incantation. Sprites of earth and air, fiends of flame and fire, demon souls, come here in shoals, this dreadful deed inspire.
Banquetry press, now for the eggs and the ham, now for the mustard cress, now for the strawberry jam, now for the tea or toast, now for the rolling bun, now for the muffin and toast, and now for the gay Ceylon, now for the muffin and toast, and now for the gay Ceylon. The eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rolling bun and the gay Ceylon. The eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rolling bun and the gay Ceylon. The eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rollicking bun. The rolling bun and the gay Ceylon and the strawberry jam. Bun, bun, oh the strawberry jam. Jam, jam, oh. None so knowing as he, and brewing a jorum of tea. Ha 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 ha, a pretty jorum of tea.
Ceasing their drink, all thought unheeding, the tea comes clink. They are exceeding, their hearts will melt in half an hour. Then will be felt the potion's power. Then will be felt the potion's power. The potion's power.
Pain, trouble, and care, misery, heartache, and worry. Quick, out of your lair, get you all gone in a hurry. Pain, sorrow, and blood, firing quicker and quicker. 3 spoons in the pot, that is the brew of your vicar. 3 spoons in the pot, that is the brew of your vicar.
None so cunning as he, as brewing a jorum of tea. Ha 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 ha, a pretty jorum of tea.
Oh, marvelous illusion! Oh, terrible surprise! What is the strange confusion that fills my aching eyes?
A marvelous illusion, a terrible surprise, excites a strange confusion within their aching eyes.
Then I regain my senses, restoring reason's law. Oh, fearful inferences the company will draw. Oh, fearful inferences the company will draw. Oh, marvelous illusion, oh, terrible surprise, 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 oh, marvelous illusion, what is this strange confusion that fills my aching eyes? That
'Tis 12, I think, and at this mystic hour the magic drink should manifest its power.
Oh,
slumbering fools, how little have ye guessed
that warmth,
the fire that warms each apathetic breast, each apathetic breast.
But stay, my father is not here.
And pray, where is my mother dear?
I did not think it meet to see a dame of lengthy pedigree, a baronet in KCB, a doctor of divinity, and that respectable QC, all fast asleep al frescoly. And so I had them carried home and put to bed respectably. And put to bed respectably. I trust my conduct meets your approbation.
Sir, you acted with discrimination and show more delicate appreciation than we expect in persons of your station.
Yes,
It showed more delicate appreciation than we expect in persons of your station.
But soft, they waken one by one. The spell has worked, the deed is done. I would suggest that we retire, while love the housemaid lights her kitchen fire. While love the housemaid lights her kitchen fire.
Sleeping out just when the dew rise. Ain't that you? Only think of that now. What a nose, and oh what eyes miss, lips like a rose, and cheeks likewise miss.
I tell you true, which I've never done, sir. I like you, as I never liked none, sir.
But I do like you. If you'll marry me, I'll dig for you and break for you. If you'll marry me, all others I will forsake for you. All this if I do, if you marry me. If you'll marry me, I'll give you not a few for you. All this will I do if you marry me. All this will I do if you marry me. As I do like you.
Friends, take pity on my lord. My cup is not of nectar. I long have loved as who
A very deaf old man can kill you very badly.
You very deaf old man, I love you madly. I know not why I love him so. It is enchantment surely. He's dry and snuffy, deaf and slow, ill-tempered, weak and poorly. He's ugly and absurdly dressed, and 67 nearly. He's everything that I detest, but if the truth must be confessed, I love him very dearly. I love him dearly. Oh, you're everything that I detest, and still I love you dearly. You're all that I detest, I love you dearly.
I caught that part, but for the rest I did not hear it clearly.
You very deaf old man, I love you dearly.
How joyful they all seem in their newfound happiness. The whole village has paired off in the happiest manner, and all matches made are such that the hollow world would consider ill-advised.
But we are wiser, far wiser than the world. Observe the good that will become of these ill-assorted unions. But one thing remains to be done, that my happiness may be complete. We must drink the philtre ourselves, that I may be assured of your love forever and ever.
Alexis, do you doubt me? Is it necessary that such love as ours should be secured by artificial means?
My dear Aline, time works terrible changes, and I want to place our love beyond the chance of change.
Alexis, it is already far beyond that chance. Have faith in me, for my love can never, never change.
Then you absolutely refuse?
I do. If you cannot trust me, you have no right to love me, no right to be loved by me.
Enough, Aline. I shall know how to interpret this refusal.
Thou hast the power thy vaunted love to sanctify all data, but despite the gathering shade, to make that love of thine so sure, that come what may it must endure, till time itself shall fade. Thy love is but a flower that fades within the hour. If such the love or shame, call it by other name. Thy love is but a flower that fades within the hour. If such the love or shame, call it by other name. It is not love. It is not love. Thine has the power, and thine alone, to place me on so broad a throne that kings might envy me. A priceless throne of love untold, more rare than all the pearl and gold. But no, no, thou wouldst be free. Such love is like a ray that dies within the day. If such thy love or shame, call it by other name. Thy love is like a ray that dies within the day. But such the love or shame, call it by other name. It is not love, it is
It is singular. It is very singular. It has overthrown all my calculations. It is distinctly opposed to the doctrine of averages. I cannot understand it.
Dear Dr. Daly, what has puzzled you?
My dear, this village is suddenly to marrying and giving in marriage. Hitherto the youths of this village have not been enterprising, and the maidens have been distinctly coy. But just now the whole village has come to me in a body and implored me to join them in matrimony immediately. Even your excellent father has hinted to me that before long it is not unlikely that he may also change his condition.
Alexis, do you hear that? Are you not delighted?
Yes, I confess that a union between your mother and my father would be a happy circumstance indeed. My dear sir, the news that you bring us is very gratifying.
Yes, still, in my eyes, it has its melancholy side. This universal marrying recalls the happy days, now, alas, gone forever, when I myself might have. But tush, I am too old to marry, and yet within the last half hour I have greatly yearned for companionship. I never remarked it before, but the maidens of this village are very comely. All are comely, and now all are engaged.
Here comes your father.
Mrs. Partlet?
Dr. Daly, give me joy. Alexis, my dear boy, you will, I am sure, be pleased to hear that I will not be alone in my declining days, as I am engaged to this good, virtuous, and amiable woman.
My dear father, it is not altogether what I expected. I am certainly taken somewhat by surprise. Still, it can hardly be necessary to assure you that any wife of yours is a mother of mine. Although, perhaps it is not quite what I could have wished.
Oh, sir, I entreat your forgiveness. I am aware that socially I am not, everything that could be desired, nor am I blessed with an abundance of worldly goods. But I can give your estimable father the great and priceless dowry of a true, tender, and loving heart.
I do not question it. After all, a faithful love is the true source of every earthly joy.
I knew that my boy would not blame his poor father for acting on the impulse of a heart that has never yet misled him. Mrs. Partlet, Zora, is not perhaps what the world would call beautiful, but...
Well, she is comely, distinctly comely.
Zora is very good and very clean and honest and quite sober in her habits. And that is worth far more than beauty, dear Sir Marmaduke.
Yes, beauty will fade and perish, but personal cleanliness is practically undying, for it can be renewed whenever it discovers symptoms of decay. My dear Sir Marmaduke, I heartily congratulate you.
Oh, I have wrought much evil with my spells, and now I cannot fix it. What wrong have these people done you? Ah, and see now, another lovelorn lady comes. Ah, alas, it is all my fault.
Alas, ah me, and well a day, I sigh for love, and well I may, for I am very old and grey. But stay, what is this fairy form I see before me?
Oh, horrible. She's going to adore me. Well, this last catastrophe is overpowering.
Why do you glare at me with visage lowering? For pity's sake, recoil not thus from me.
My lady, leave me. This may never be. What I'm going to say, be not enraged. I may not love you, for I am engaged.
Engaged?
Engaged. To a maiden fair, bright brown hair, and a sweet and simple smile, who waits for me by the sounding sea on the South Pacific Mile. Aline, no maiden waits me there.
She has bright brown hair.
Aline, no maiden smiles on me.
By the sounding sea, the sounding sea. Oh, agony, rage, despair, the maiden has bright brown hair, and mine is as white as snow. False man it will be, or faulted by good, and my family bold, and bury my lifelong woe.
Oh, agony, rage, despair, away with this and nowhere I should very much like to know. It will certainly be my fault if she goes to her family vault to bury her lifelong woe.
False marriage will be your fault if I go to my family vault to bury my lifelong woe. The family vault, the family vault, the family vault, the vault, the family vault, the vault, the family vault, the family vault, the family vault, the vault, the family vault, the family vault. Yes, the family vault.
Alexis, doubt me not, my loved one. See, thine uttered will is sovereign law to me. All fear no joyous boon, no mad delight, O sun and moon, O day and night, rejoice, rejoice with me. Proclaim our joy, ye birds above, ye brooklets warm of our love, ye joyful ecstasy. O mad delight, O day and night, rejoice with me, rejoice with me, rejoice, rejoice with me.
Aline, my only love, my happiness, the filter you have tasted.
Yes, yes.
Oh, you're mine, 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 forever and forever.
Alexis, don't do that, you must not.
Why?
Alas, that lovers thus should meet. Oh, pity, pity me. Oh, charge me not with cold deceit. Oh, pity, pity me. You bade me drink, with trembling awe I drank, and by the potion's law I loved the very first I saw. Oh, pity, pity me.
My dear young friend, console me, my pity, pity. In this I'm not an aged friend, my pity, pity. Some most extraordinary spell all has cast his magic fell. The consequence I need not tell. We pity, pity.
Some most extraordinary
Ours hath cast its magic
magic fell. False one me gone, I spurn thee, to thy new lover turn thee, thy perfidy. All men shall know.
I could not help it.
Come on, who thee like all.
I could not help it.
Come hither,
I could not help it. I could not help it. Oh,
Prepare for sad surprises. My love Aline despises. No thought of sorrow shames her. Another lover claims her be his. False girl, for better or for worse, but ere you leave me, may a lover's curse strike upon you and strike you to...
Be just. The poor child drank the filter at your instance. She hurried off to meet you, but most unhappily, she met me instead. As you had administered the potion to both of us, the result was inevitable. But I will be no man's rival, and I shall quit the country at once.
My excellent old friend. Oh, Wells, what is to be done?
There is but one means by which this spell may be removed.
Name it. Oh, name it.
Or you, or I, must yield up his life. I would rather it were you. I should have no hesitation in sacrificing my own life to spare yours, but we take stock next week, and it would be most unfair on the company.
True. Well, I am ready.
No, it must not be. Wells, if Alexis must die, that all may be restored to their old loves, what is to become of me? I should be left out in the cold, with no love to be restored to.
True. I did not think of that. My friends, I appeal to you, and I will leave the decision in your hands. Or he or I must die. Which shall it be? Reply.
Die thou art the cause of all affairs.
So be it, I submit, my fate is sealed to popular opinion, thus I yield. Be happy all, leave me to my despair. I go, it matters not with whom or where.
Oh, my adored one,
beloved boy,
ecstatic rapture,
on a come to my mansion, all of you. At least we'll crown our rapture with another feast. Now to the banquet we press, now for the eggs and the ham, now for the mustard and cress, now for the strawberry jam,
Now for the tea or horse, now for the rollicking bun, now for the muffin toast, and now for the gay Ceylon. Now for the muffin and toast, and now for the gay Ceylon.
and eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rollicking bun and the gay Ceylon.
The eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rollicking bun and the gay Ceylon. The eggs and the ham and the strawberry jam, the rollicking bun. The rollicking bun and the gay Ceylon, and the strawberry jam. Bun, bun, oh, strawberry, strawberry jam. Jam, jam, oh, rollicking, rollicking bun.
Mwah.